There's been a spike in homelessness and domestic violence cases in Eaton County driven by the pandemic. Last year, the Siren Eaton shelter had to turn away 285 homeless families and 171 domestic violence families.
Particularly around the months of March and April, I think is when we first started seeing the indicators that the next 6 to 8 months were going to be a bumpy ride for us and for families in Eaton County.
In 2019, the shelter served 103 families, and in 2020, that number increased to 154. Currently, the shelter is full. Mulvaney says the emergency shelter is designed to be a short-term program that gets people on their way to supporting themselves independently in their own safe permanent housing. Stays are typically limited to 30 to 90 days. Due to the pandemic, some people were allowed to stay longer, but without turnover, Mulvaney says,
It made it difficult to figure out, okay, how are we going to serve all these folks, yet honoring being able to keep people safe where they are and with a limited number of beds and getting creative with that. And so we did end up increasing, our shelter beds as much as we could. But then we really began utilizing the motel vouchers.
Siren Eaton Shelter, this is Caitlin speaking. How can I help you?
the shelter has also seen an increase in domestic violence cases.
So, what we're seeing are a lot more urgent cases. When they finally do have the time to get resources and call us, it's more urgent than it used to be. We used to have more time to help safety plan and make a plan, where now it's please come, you're ready, let's go right now.
Fales says they have a few rentals around the county that house domestic violence families, and those are currently full. When it comes to domestic violence relationships, there are signs people can look out for, a big one being isolation.
Chances are that assailant has, gaslighted them in some way of nobody likes you, nobody wants you around, that they're starting to isolate themselves, or straight being told you can't see this person, you can't talk to this person.
If you or someone you know needs help, they can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233 or the Siren Eaton Shelter at 517-543-0748. Reporting in Eaton County, Cali, Montana, Fox 47 News.